Back in Syracuse as the Crunch gets set for the Binghamton Devils, second matchup of the season between the Crunch and the Devils. First of 3 games this week for the Crunch. Here on Countdown to Crunch Time, presented by Supercuts, I'm Lukas Favale with Crunch assistant coach Ken Klee. Ken, over the weekend for the Crunch, it was an overtime loss on Friday and then an impressive 7-2 win on Sunday against the Hershey Bears. What did you see on Sunday in that Crunch win?
It was great. I thought our guys showed a lot of energy. We've been preaching to them that we need to play fast and use our speed, and that's what we did. Obviously our power play was outstanding. Using their options, making their reads, shooting the puck well. So when those things are clicking, then usually gives ourselves a good chance to be successful.
That's kind of, I guess, that game on Sunday is a glimpse of what if the Crunch are playing their style of game. Now, obviously not going to score 7 goals every game, but at least that style was how you guys want to play moving forward.
Yeah, it's a process. We know that as coaches, and obviously we want it to happen right away, first game, but we also know that it takes a little while for some of our young kids to understand how to be a pro every day, how the pace they're going to be required to play at every day, the intensity. It's a man's league. It's the second best league in the world for a reason, and it takes a lot. So we were certainly happy with a lot of strides that a lot of guys have made for us.
Yeah, it was a 7-2 win, and obviously you mentioned the power play that kind of overshadows everything. 4 for 5, which was a terrific performance, but limiting the Bears to under 20 shots in the game, so pretty much an all-in-all complete effort on Sunday, not just the power play, but across the board.
Yeah, no, we were good. I'd say the only negative for us really was giving them 8 power plays. You put any team in this league on the power play 8 times, they're probably gonna score. So, and they did, and that's unfortunate, but still we managed to stem the momentum and the swing that we lost in those last couple of minutes of the second, and still go out and play a solid third.
And head coach Ben Grew mentioned last week that was an area where the team was looking to improve. Was if you give up the momentum, trying to get it back or stop it at least, and we saw that there was those 2 goals late in the second period. The Crunch came out though and played a very strong third. So to see that, it must have been good. What do you think maybe changed on Sunday, being able to stop the momentum from the opposing team?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of maturity. Like I said, it's a growing process for a lot of our guys, and being in this situation. But I thought our young guys did a good job, and I thought our older guys who were in the lineup, they know what they have to do. They know the game's going to have ebbs and flows and ups and downs, but we need to make sure we stem any negative energy real quick and get our team back playing the way they need to play.
Crunch are getting set for the Binghamton Devils here tonight. It is the second matchup of the season. We talk about the strong defensive play for the Crunch, and there's been a change here for Syracuse. It was the call-up of Eric Chernak. We kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday, but good to see him get his first opportunity with the Lightning. He made his debut yesterday. What was it like for you to see him get that chance last night?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I know every one of these guys in our room is hoping that one day their call will come, and unfortunately it won't come for everyone, but it was certainly exciting for Cherney to get his first chance. He's been playing great for us. He's been solid, doing the right things. Last year was a growing process for him, which he improved all year. He's just the kind of player that he's fun to coach because he wants to get better, and he knows he needs to get better, and he wants to, so it's great.
And we were talking about it yesterday as well. It opens up a little bit of a void, obviously, in the Crunch blue line, but it gives some opportunity for other players. So how do you hope that you see some guys maybe seize that opportunity with Eric Chernak in Tampa Bay?
Yeah, like I said last year, it's no secret Cherney's been logging the most minutes, so it's a great opportunity for our other guys to grab the minutes. We always tell them, hey, you want more minutes, play better, and this is an opportunity where there are minutes available for guys. So hopefully they step up, maybe get a little more power play time, maybe get more PK time, more 5-on-5 time. They're going to have to make sure they, when they have the opportunity, try to do the best they can with it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Eric Chernak plays in all situations, so it's an opportunity, like you said, not only even strength for more minutes, but on the power play and the penalty kill. So it's a situation where maybe someone wasn't playing before, now can give them a chance to open some eyes.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what it's all about. For a player on our team, you need to make sure that you're getting better, but also when you have opportunities, you got to make the best of it, because we know it's certainly things happen quick in this league where guys are up and down and all over the place. So any opportunity they get, they need to take advantage.
Crunch are getting set for the Binghamton Devils. We're here on Countdown to Crunch Time, presented by Supercuts. Ken Klee is our guest. It is a Wednesday game for the Crunch, only the second Wednesday game of the year, and it's a 3-game week, a first time this year for that. Obviously, we know we're Crunch taking it one game at a time, but now to start to get into that flow and the rhythm of the season, which we haven't seen really yet this year, but for most of the rest of the year, it's a 3-game week. Is that a way for tonight and this week, a way for the Crunch to maybe settle into the season now?
Yeah, I think so. It'll be a chance where we're getting into games, we're getting the reps, every other night kind of thing, every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or that sort of schedule, which is more of a normal schedule, I think, for a lot of guys. You feel like, hey, they get into a groove and get playing well. That's what we're looking for our team, and hopefully it starts tonight.
Crunch, you're taking on the Devils, and the first matchup of the season was in Binghamton. Early in the season, it was a 4-0 victory for the Crunch. What did the Crunch do well in that game in Binghamton a few weeks ago?
I thought we used our speed really well. We're a good skating team. They're a good skating team, but we were able to capitalize. I think in that game, I think we had 2 power play goals and 2 shorthanded goals. So it's specialty teams is going to be key. Like it was last time, and like most nights. So I think we need to be good on our special teams as well as make sure we're using our speed, because they certainly are a speed skilled team. I watched film of them the other day. They have a lot of good players, so it's going to be a tough test.
All right, looking forward to it tonight as the Crunch take on the Binghamton Devils. This is Crunch assistant coach Ken Klee. Ken, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
You bet. Thanks, Meatball.